This next video is about building a 12 by 12 shed that cost me about $2,000 less than anything else you could find.
Okay, come help.
Actually, go all the way across. Go all the way across. So now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to double up the center.
How to mark the 2x4. 16 on center. With the double in the middle.
You just follow the red numbers. That's 16. You don't have to do math.
With the double in the middle so we can cut it in half.
Make two 4-foot walls.
To make two 4-foot walls.
1 8-foot wall, two 4-foot walls. Kyle. Clearly the wall is way out of plumb. In this next scene, you'll see a mechanism I put together which allows me to force the wall into plumb by myself without a helping hand. And as usual, I don't know where I put my hammer, but there it is. And if you recall, I already had 2 nails set in there, so all I have to do is bang them in. And the double check, spot on. I'm building my own trusses. I brought the wood inside because it was raining outside and it's below freezing at night, so I got all my pieces cut. I decided to use little wooden blocks instead of metal nail plates because they're expensive, and this is going to be a lot cheaper, and I hope it's just as strong. We'll find out. Well, you get the idea. It's like building with Legos, but they're big. So that's gonna be spanning a 12-foot shed roof. The furnace has been going. I'm sweating down here. My glass of water. Hi,
I
Kohana.
got a glass of water.
Thank you.
And I got a glass of water too.
All done. Put it on the table for me, please. See ya. Say Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
It would have been a lot easier to carry out the trusses if they were on the side of the post where the door is, but I still managed to squeeze by. And I do have to say that was a workout. Gonna have to cut these edges of the wood off so that they don't get in the way of putting the roof on. Not sure when, but at some point I decide to drop it down and cut it on the ground. The trusses that are up on a shed right now are the ones I put up from the other side, so here I'm trying to figure out how exactly am I going to do this, and I don't know why I thought let me just flip it upside down, which was a good idea, except that I got it caught in a little piece of wood sticking out, but it was a good technique overall. Bring them upside down and then just flop them over. I'm thinking the second one I gotta remember, flip it upside down right away, and remember, don't catch it on that little piece of wood, that little top plate sticking out. And yay, I'm kind of proud that I figured out a way to get those things up there, because it would have sucked if I couldn't figure it out. Say hello, Cash.
Huh?
Say hello, wave your arms.
Hello.
It's nice to have a little bit of company. I'm up on a roof just putting some blockings at 14.5 inches in between the trusses to ensure they're 16 on center. I can't resist but to look around because it's a really beautiful view from this high up. It's not that high, but it's cool to look around. Cheese! Got a piece of plywood up and my trick so that I can hold it is this screw right here. I'll eventually turn it around. And then the sheetrock fell down, so I'm putting up a piece of wood much sturdier.
cold.
Windy. It's amazing how much time you spend just looking at stuff to make sure it's right. Editing the next part coming up is going to be relatively simple because the wind knocked the camera over and it was pointed at the sky for about 20 minutes, so nothing to see there. Hey everybody! Amazing that takes 22 minutes. Feels like I've been there only for 2. Gotta get that one banged in. Don't fall down. Don't fall down. Don't fall down. So, what am I doing up here? I am screwing in this plate. Let's see if I can do all of this on hand. Fix my focus. Sounds strange, but when you look up at the shed, the peak needs to be perfectly straight because you're judged by those little visual accuracy cues. And I just ran out of screws. Nothing. Anyways, that's what I'm doing. Windy. Next up, aluminum roofing from Lowe's. Don't fall down.
Say subscribe to my channel.
Subscribe to my channel. Safety tie down. It's one of those straps you strap down like furniture with, and I got it strapped to a tree, and then I got it tied to my belt. So that's what I'm using so I don't fall down, and if I need to go further I can loosen it closer. You gotta get creative.
We had to help the neighbor pick up a quad, so we had a little bit of fun. Do one more circle. I gotta send your parents a picture of this. So funny. Hilarious. Bruno said this was his first time ever riding a quad. All right, Nick, you have fun?
All right, hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
We'll see you later.
Bruno, nice meeting you. Thank you.
It wasn't part of the initial design, but after I put up the trusses, I realized there's potential for a whole bunch of storage space. So I decided only to put some boards up on one side so I can access it from the other side to put things up. The reason I'm messing around with a tarp is because the tarp is intended to be the door to the shed. 10 by 12. Read the fine print. Gonna have to do this another day. See ya. I went out and bought a new one. 10 mils. Hopefully it truly is 10 by 12. Let's find out. We're on business. It's 12 feet. The next step is to attach a zipper to the tarp, which is going to serve as the door to maximize the opening to the shed. And this is when I came up with the name for this video, How Not to Build a Shed. I got a couple cans of brown spray paint, and that didn't seem to do the trick, so I got a couple gallons of brown paint and my Wagner spray gun. The coverage was much better. I can't admit, painting the shed is one of the parts I enjoyed most, probably for two reasons. One, it was close to the end, and the other one, it's just really nice to watch everything come together and you see it unfold right in front of your own eyes. Except with me struggling with an extension cord. Alright, back to my tarp door. Put a couple screws and washers in through the eye holes just to hang it up, and then I really secured it with a staple gun and some wood on top of that. So now that I have the front tarp up and the zipper sewn on, that was an adventure. I'm opening the zipper and cutting the tarp at the same time. And the door is maximum width, 12-foot opening, so I can get in and out with the quad or lawnmower, leaf blower, anything big. The tarp door was the only thing I really liked about my other cheap shed. Camera caught me cheesing, I'm glad, because I like the way that worked out. That's about it. Everything else is final touches. It almost seems too simple. I took a piece of electrical conduit and some zip ties, zip tied it down to the bottom of the tarp, and that'll roll that up to open a door. Seems kind of cheesy, but I really like it. Have to move that over a little bit. I got my space maximized out, and I'm just gonna build a shelf in the back. This maximizes the opening. And the whole point of designing it this way, to get stuff in and out with ease. I did end up putting a couple shelves in the back. Thanks for watching, and if you click subscribe, all your dreams will come true, or you'll end up watching more of my videos. Hope you liked it, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Take care.